all I can say is, damn, Alice. Damn, Betty. But also, poor Alice. Poor Betty. Greetings, geeks and geekerals. It is me. I am back for another Riverdale. The only show that comes on Wednesdays. You know. Anywho, this was an intense episode, but before I get into that, just a little bit of a little tangent here. I'm gonna do like Thomas Sanders and jump into story time. So, part of the reason why this is going up late is because I'm still not feeling my best, but then also because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna set this up like yesterday with the Roswell. But then I also thought yesterday with the Roswell, I ended up accidentally having the Dutch angle because my tripod was sitting on my bed. And so I spent a good time just trying to find a good angle on my bed for the camera to sit. By the end of it, I realized, damn, I've spent more time trying to figure this out than I would have if I just went ahead and did this. So, here we are. Anyway, sorry. Let's talk about Riverdale. So, spoilers. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it, then come back and tell me what you think. Comments down below. So, the story is kind of split into three. Betty and Choni, Bughead and FP, and then Varchi. Which, please do not tell me that this means that they're getting back together. Nobody wants that. You hear me? Nobody. Let's talk about the Varchi one. We find out through Mad Dog that there's a boxing tournament going on. And Elio is running it. And so Archie and Veronica decided to put Archie into the fight and her to represent him. You know, I honestly don't know why. I guess just because and just to get the name of his gym out. Okay. But something's going on. Archie is specifically going to go up against the dude who Elio wanted him to fall to. But the dude is juicing, and not with steroids, with something else, which we will talk about later. But being Archie, he wins, and he knocks him out, and we think he's just knocked out, but then come to find out he did. Which of course he is, because now that means that Archie's gonna have guilt, feel like he murdered him. Which is especially going to be hard because he's going to have to go through that without his father. Again, I have to say R.I.P. Luke Perry. You will for sure be missed. But anyway, so like I said, Archie wins. They even have a moment where Veronica gives Archie why does I say wrestling? Boxing gear. I know sports. I sports good. as you can clearly tell. Anywho, then we got the... Why did I say Bughead earlier? It's Jughead and FP story. It's the Jughead and FP story. Still a little out of it. And also hopped up on energy drink, so sickness and energy drink is not the best combo. So forgive me if I get a little weird. But anyway, Jughead and FP are tracking down this new tainted Fizzle Rocks that have a G on it. And of course the G stands for gargoyle. And then we find out that, of course, it's Kurt's. And they run a sting and they arrest Kurt's. It still kind of weirds me out, though, that FP needs a high schooler to solve where the G Fizzle Rocks are coming from. And then on top of that, when they actually find a credible guy, it's Jughead who interrogates him, not FP. Okay. I'm not saying that this episode was bad, but that's just weird. Then we get the meat and potatoes of this. Because this was definitely a Betty episode. So let's talk about Betty with a subplot of Choni thrown in there. So, Betty is trying to get her mom to wake up. She even consults her dad. So she takes her mom to an unmarked gravestone, tells her that it's Charles. I almost just called him Chick. That it's Charles. And Betty puts, what happens is, that really doesn't work. Because of course, why would it? So, Betty then chloroforms her own damn mom. And puts her in the sex bunker. I'm sorry, but that's the sex bunker. When Kevin and Moose wanted their first night together and a night alone, they went to the bunker. Everyone goes to the bunker to have a good time. So it's called the sex bunker. So she takes her mom to the sex bunker and keeps her captive there until she can wake up. But then she gets home and she gets back from school and realizes that her mom has burned all the photos and stuff of old Alice, so she's kind of maybe gone. She gone cuckoo bananas. Like she out of her damn mind. Anywho, meanwhile, we got stuff with Cheryl, which actually ties into it, and Toni, where Toni tries to convince Cheryl to stay away. Like, she even uses the power of the P word. Full credit goes there for my friend Mr. J for coming up with that joke. But she does use the power of the P word to keep Cheryl away from a meeting at the farm. Because Cheryl's fully embraced the farm. She doesn't wear red anymore, she just wears all white. Which seems kind of blasphemous to me, but anyway. Also, Evelyn Evernever tries to threaten Toni. You don't fuck with Toni Topaz. So, basically, Toni stands up for herself, because of course she's mother flipping Toni Topaz. And that's when she brings Cheryl away from a meeting with the power of the puh. And, oh yeah, also, by the way, Evelyn tried to threaten Betty in this episode, and Betty, like, legit went forearm throat. Nah, bitch. I will kill you. She went full dark Betty. So you do not F with Toni Topaz or Betty Cooper. And Evelyn did both this episode, so we see that Cheryl is told by Evelyn that she has to choose Jason or Toni. But there's one loophole, and that's, of course, because we are not going to get another Choni breakup when we already had one earlier this season. So Toni joins the farm, which, before we get too pissed off, we find out she's undercover working with Betty. Yee. I cannot wait to see where that goes. I really like this episode. There were a few things that had me off, like the Archie stuff, for multiple reasons. And the Jughead stuff was a little impossible. Oh, but I totally forgot. The end. I need to bring this up real quick. So, they have Kurtz, and they've arrested him and everything, and he talks about the final mission. The final mission was not getting the G out. It was getting the princess to the Gargoyle King. Princess Jellybean. So now, thanks to the little shit that is Joaquin's brother, the Gargoyle King now has Jellybean. So, I got a feeling Jones family team up. Cause no way that is her mom. But anyway, Gladys. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys for watching. The next time you'll see me will be for Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, that's right. So, thank you guys for watching. Till next time, and beyond. This bitch thought that she could mess with Toni Topaz and Betty Cooper. Yes, you thought?